Sorry if you guys
Oh, no, you're good.
All right, I guess we are ready to begin our show. Unfortunately, we were having like some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on here too.
You need to flip the camera.
Oh, we were having some technical difficulties. And so now what we're trying to do, I don't know what I just did there, but what we're trying to do, we're not going to worry about it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is our first time actually doing a show live on the different entities that are available out there, which is the Twitter, the Instagram, in Facebook and all of that. So I hope you guys can hear us very clear. We are actually taping at a very wonderful winery. Actually, Tiffany and I came here about 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago,
Yeah, it was actually with the Dallas Women's Entrepreneurs Group, and it was really, really a great event. And so I decided that I wanted to come out here as well and then tape my show here because I thought it was a great setting. It's called Fortunata Winery, and it's actually in Aubrey, Texas. Aubrey, Texas is actually right. It sounds far, but it's right there by Little Whale. So it's not far.
It's not that far.
And we are having some amazing wines today. We're having right now we're doing a red blend, which is a wine that we had at the event, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. And so I wanted to have it here again. And so the beautiful thing about this place is that it is so serene. It's just a relaxing environment. And you can actually come out here. They have like really nice villas that you can rent. They have delicious food. They do have a chef that does like specialty pizzas on Friday, and they do different type of events and different type of entrees that they offer as well. And so the food is just different, and you can just come out and say, hey, I want a nice cheese tray, or I want to come out and have the oven brick pizza, and then you can also stay here for the weekend, which I think is. Yeah.
Staycation.
Yeah, staycation. Yes. And so I'm going to have everyone to introduce themselves that's on our panel today. And we're going to start over here from the left, and then we'll go to the right.
My name is Curly Rogers.
All right. And Curly, can you tell us, Curly, what we call her Curly.
Yes.
So Curly, can you tell us exactly what is your business? What do you do?
Well, I'm getting ready to retire from Xerox in about another week and a half.
Wow, exciting. Awesome.
I am so excited getting ready to move back to Florida. So I am in the process of leaving a job I've been on for 37 years, and I'm moving back to Florida, my husband and I am so excited. The only downfall is that I'm leaving this wonderful young lady.
Aww.
So that's the only downfall.
We are coming to Florida. Please believe that. So she'll be just fine. And then our next person.
Oh, hi, I am Tiffany Evans, and I own a women's apparel boutique, Tiffany Evans Fashion, and I'm also online, and I do concierge appointments, in-home parties, pretty much you name it.
Yeah, she's actually one of my stylists. It's awesome. She has some absolutely amazing outfits, I'm telling you. A lot of the things that you actually see, a few pieces that you actually seen on the show actually was from her boutique. So I really do love her garments. They're really, she picks out some really amazing things, and I do enjoy her clothing.
Well, nice to meet you ladies. My name is Yulia Brown. I am a loan officer with Supreme Lending, and I absolutely love what I do. I call it a dream making job because I love walking people through step by step and making sure that they qualify. Maybe not today, but month, 2 months, a year from now, they will be homeowners.
Yes.
There's no time frame on that.
Now that's awesome.
And I forgot to say that I do sell fragrant lamps, and they can also be used as night lamps. So if you're looking for something to enhance the smell of your home, to make it smell welcome and people to come in, just hit me up.
Essential oils and everything?
Yes.
Nice. I love it.
That's so awesome. Well, that's wonderful. As you see, we have a lot of talent on this panel here, which is great. I do want to also, like I said, make sure that you all come out and check out the winery. It is absolutely amazing. You would love it. So make sure you come out, have a glass of wine, come out and have some of their, wonderful treats. Matter of fact, just come out and do, as Yulia say, a what?
Staycation.
A staycation. And then also today, I want to also plug my friend Dana. Dana Wingate actually wrote a book. It's actually a really good book. Believe it or not, it's a short read, but I'm telling you, she has some really great points in here, which is going to complement everything that we're going to talk about today, which is what do women want? A lot of times men think they know what they want, what we want. But unfortunately, I think that a lot of times you guys really miss the ball. But anyway, so we're going to enlighten you today. So her book is called Really. That's what it's called. Really? Yeah, it's called Really. And the great thing about it, like I said, she has some really good points in this book, and I'm going to actually highlight some of the things there. So we're going to start off, like I said, what do women want? And we're going to be, I'm telling you, how I do. I keep everything real, honey. We're going to be eating on my panel. We're going to be drinking on my, that's what we do. This is our first setup like this, where we're actually doing it in a setting like this. But I'm filling it out and all this, I'm still trying to get my show going. So I'm just filling out different ways that's going to help us to bring out our message and all that good stuff.
Hopefully by the end of the show, we'll figure out what do women want.
Hopefully we can figure out what we want. So the very first thing, and I wrote down a couple of things that I think is very important to women. The very first thing that I talk about is trust. I think trust is a very, thank you. I think trust, how I do my wine. I think trust is a very important factor in a relationship. It's actually just important, not even just a male, a female, whatever type of relationship. It's just even with friendships. Trust is very important. And so I think when it comes to women wanting certain things from men, I think trust is very huge on that spectrum. And I don't know what what you ladies think.
100%.
So what do you think about trust? What does trust mean to us? Or to you?
Well,
Anybody don't say
I'll go first.
Okay.
Well, trust is important to me.
Mm-hmm.
But what's more important to me is, besides trust, I want a God-fearing man. Because if you're a God-fearing man, then I can trust you. Okay? Because if you love the Lord like I do, then I know that I can trust you.
Okay.
So you have to put him first, and then I can trust you. And if I can't trust you, and if you don't love the Lord, then I can't be with you.
So let me ask you this. So what would be a thing that would be considered like a deal breaker? Like what is, because I asked this when I did my show, what do men want? I wanted to know. I said, what is your deal breaker? Because if you say trust, I want love, I want this, all that. But there is a point where there is something in there that would say, you know what, I am just not putting up with this. What is the one thing that is just off limits and just a total deal breaker for you?
I don't want to keep going first, but this is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
If you,
Speak on it.
oh yes, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm like you. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I can forgive I can forgive almost anything.
Yes.
But if you're going out there talking to Jane, Sue, or even Tom having a relationship, then the Bible says I should forgive you, but that don't mean that I need to be with you.
Okay.
So, that don't mean I need to be with you.
Okay.
So if you got to go out there and mess up what you have here, then I don't need you. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. So what about you ladies? What's your deal breaker?
My deal breaker, I can only have one.
Well, let's start off with one. Let's start off with one.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not being second.
Oh.
Being second to your mother,
Oh.
your sister, your friend.
That is huge.
That is really
Being
good.
second.
Being second. I just feel like if I could put you first, but the Lord first. But after that, I would lay everything down on the line for you. If you can't put it on the line for me first, then that's a problem.
That's huge, Tiffany. We're gonna come back to that. And Yulia?
I agree with what Lady said already, and I do believe that God-fearing man, and it doesn't matter what your religion is, but if your religion is love, if your religion is making somebody feel good, heal somebody's heart, that's the person, and I'm blessed to be married to one of those, and things that I don't put up with is pretty much why the rest of the people went into the past chapter, and there's only one person stayed, because I saw unconditional love.
That's huge.
Unconditional. It didn't matter. And we already, like in a very short period of time of 4 years, we already went through certain things and career changes and sickness and health and this person stood by my side and both of us didn't feel obligated to stay with each other.
Yes.
But we stayed there because that's where we felt our place was and because that's what God wants us to do. And it's just the most rewarding thing in the world. And looks, all of that is just cute for maybe one evening until they open their mouth.
That's
There
right.
you go. And then everything else is like,
Out the window. Yeah. it's out the
so
window.
that's heart, soul, and what this person, how they love you unconditionally. That's what comes first to me. So.
Okay. So as you see, guys, a couple of things that we do not like. Number one, we don't like to be cheated on. We want to be that everything.
Exactly.
That will get you out the door. Number one. Number two, we do not like to be second to anyone. Besides that, we don't like to be second to anyone. We should be before your children. We should be before all of that. So we actually feel that we should come in your life first. Thirdly, what you said, Yulia, we just, unconditional. You just want unconditional love. Just love me just like you just, like you just love me. Just love all over me. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's what we love. And then for me, it's a couple of things. Well, I'm gonna do my one deal breaker, which is the same as Curly. I don't like to be cheated on because that will get you out the door. Period. I don't tolerate that. I'm not going to share you with anyone. That's just not who I am, and that's not going to happen. And so the thing that I was just thinking just now when we were talking about all of these different things that we want from our men. This is one thing that I remember I was thinking about a long time ago, where if you're in a situation where you go to, like, let's just say you go to a event, and then you have other women there that you know that are just kind of real flirty or whatever, not necessarily saying that they want your man, not just saying that, but just say that they're real flirtatious or whatever. And then your man seems like he's kind of like not really loving on you. He's like kind of standoffish from you, instead of that was his opportunity to really just embrace you and just say, hey, I love my woman, my wife, whatever, to death, whatever.
That's right.
So when they don't respond like that, how do you feel about that? When they don't give you that type of extra, because at that moment, you kind of, me personally, I need that extra, and not encouragement, but that extra,
Yes.
I want that extra loving on, because when it's in a situation like that where you have women that will kind of be very flirtatious, just want that attention from your man or from other men there. I think that it's important for your spouse or whomever to just love on you at that moment even more so.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna respond to that one again.
Okay.
I'm not an insecure woman.
No, I don't think it's about that.
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
I'm not an insecure woman,
Mhm.
but if I'm in a situation, which I have been,
Yeah.
where a woman is flirtatious
Mhm.
with all the men,
Yes.
but especially my man,
Uh-huh.
and my man is giving her what she wants, that attention.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give him that look, which my husband and I have,
Mhm.
and that look is like this
Yeah.
and it's like that.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have to make it obvious.
Yeah,
I just do.
you already know.
I do this,
Yeah.
and my husband, being Phil Rogers,
Mhm.
is gonna say, "Excuse me, but my wife needs me right now,"
Mhm.
because he knows now that woman has gone beyond that boundary
That's
that
right.
I'm going to accept,
That's right.
and he knows that I don't think he needs to be in that
That situation.
arena, and he needs to come back over here with me where he
That's
belongs. And guess what? He knows his wife. I
Mhm.
will never make a scene, but he's gonna come back and guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna do exactly what you just said. He's
That's
gonna
right.
love on me
That's
and
right.
say, "Baby, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Hey, I'm here with you. You're
Yes.
my sweetheart." He knows that.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's right.
But if he gets lost in that bubble out there and
That's
forget,
right. You have to
and
remember. Pull
forget,
back.
I'm just gonna go in and say, "Baby,
Yes.
see for a second."
Yes.
And I'm just gonna
Mhm.
clearly take him outside. Say, "It's
Yeah.
time for us to go."
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say anything to him right then because apparently he got lost out there in
That's
space.
right.
But the
Yeah.
next morning when he's back in his full senses, I'm gonna remind him what he did.
That's right. But you know what? This is the thing. So I'm gonna pull out something in this book. that's what a lot of times, like with me, one thing that I never wanted was a very flirtatious man. I never, you know what? That is such a turn off to me. I'm gonna tell you, I went to a event where it was actually a lady's husband. He was just flirting with everybody in the building, whatever. And I just thought that was the most disrespectful thing that I ever could see in my whole life. So me personally, I don't like that. I don't like a flirtatious man.
I don't like that either.
But you know, I think that's a bit much. And then the thing that's interesting to me too is a lot of times these women know that these men are like that, but they think, hey, if we get married, then you know he'll be different.
I can change
He'll be
it.
different.
He'll love me.
One thing in this book that I read that I actually highlighted: we cannot change a man. Period.
Or a woman for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody.
We cannot. A man has to want to change on his own. That is so true. And do you think that the previous women, listen to this, are to blame for the way some men act? I thought that was a very interesting point.
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I'll come back to your first question about the
Changing them.
flirtatious lady walking around. My husband, he knows
Yes.
the way I am. And I am no nonsense lady. I'm like, I won't cause the scene, but I'll make it obvious that, hey, it's time to keep on stepping. That's my thing.
Yes.
And another thing, on the other hand, it's a huge turn off to me when I am at the party with my husband and somebody approaches me, knowing that I am in a committed relationship.
Being
So
disrespectful.
I don't care if he's even next to me. It's very obvious I'm married, you know, and I will make it obvious. And that's a huge turn off. And changing person is just absolutely impossible. And God-fearing person, like my husband, he had his experiences, and whoever had perhaps people that influence certain decisions in our lives did leave an impact, but we can take it as a gift, a lesson, and just move on and say, hey, you know what? It happened and I need to keep on going. Or we can just be bitter about it and just keep on dwelling. Oh, she did this to me, she was a gold digger, she was just my money. So next one, if I'm gonna be responsible for all the sins your ex did, perhaps you need to take a little more time to heal. And when you are ready to enter the relationship, you will. Until then, I'm probably not the person. And it's okay. We can be friends, we can be distant friends, I'm okay with whichever. But I'm not going to be responsible or hold you responsible for the sins of the past. That's just.
I'm gonna let you all talk, and I'm gonna get out.
Well, you know what? I don't think it comes. Well, in some cases it do come from the ex, but I think a lot of that comes from your upbringing. When if you find a man that loves his mother and treat his mother like royalty, then you got a good man. But possibly. But
you say possibly, right?
But if you come from a broken home or an abused home, from your mom or from your father, then you're not gonna get a good man in some cases.
In some cases,
you know, it depends on your upbringing.
I think it depends on your heart and what your relationship with God is.
That's true too, but some people can't kick that abuse that they came from when they were growing up.
And that's a broken heart.
It's broken heart, and they never develop how to love a woman, how to treat a woman, how to respect a woman, because he didn't have that in his household. You know, fortunately, I grew up in a household where there was just one parent. It was my mom. So we didn't have a male figure where he could show me how he loved on my mom. Everything that I know about being loved, I wanted the opposite of what my mom had. I wanted the opposite. I wanted a man to love me, and this is a true statement. My husband will tell you, I wanted a man to love me more than I loved him. Let me grow into loving you. Okay, that's what I wanted, and that's what I got. That's what I have. But guess what? Because he loved me so much,
Mm-hmm.
now I love him just as much. Just as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So as far as going to a party or going to a area, my husband and I he lived in DC, I lived in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go to parties and I like to play cards. So of course my husband's sitting around with everybody else and people come in and say, "Are you Curly?" I say, "Yes." "Girl, your husband loves you."
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted a man to love and cherish me.
That's
And
right.
I
That's
got
beautiful.
it.
Mhm.
And it's a beautiful
And,
feeling.
and
It
is
is.
it perfect? No, but I know he loved me.
Yes.
That I know. I know that.
That's right. And he does.
It's important to
And
know.
he does.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, and so ladies and everyone, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to let you know what we are drinking on is actually, like I said, it's a red
Cheers,
blend. Yes, it's
That's
so good. It is a
It
red
is.
blend. It is a dry Meritage inspired red, which is 70% Cab, 20% Zen, and 8% Syrah. Oh, this is a nice blend.
Yes.
It's very good.
This is very smooth. I mean, you guys will
Yes.
really enjoy this. It's very
Very
delicious. So make sure that you all come. Check out Fortunata
Yes, for
Winery. It's
Yes.
awesome. It's awesome, awesome. And make sure that you book one of the villas for the
Staycation.
staycation because it feels like you are actually in Italy.
Yeah.
Feels great.
Can they ship this to you?
Well, you know what? They may be able to ship it to you. We would actually have to ask the winery because Curly is asking because she wants to ship to her to Florida.
No,
So-
that's one reason. Now, if my sister-in-law is watching and my girlfriend is watching, Denise, you guys know I don't like red wine. You guys would love this. I'm drinking. You saw me pour a second half.
Yes.
You would love this one.
It's
So
very
Denise and
good.
Katrina, you guys need to get the information from me and order this wine.
Yeah.
Or I'll
very
bring
good.
it to you when I come home in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
You could
You will
also
love it.
learn more information on their website,
Yes.
which is www.fortunata, which is FORTUNATA winery.com.
Yes.
FortunataWinery.com.
Yes.
Check it out.
It is delicious. And make sure that you all book one of the villas as well. Come and have an event here.
Yeah,
They
the
have-
villas are amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell them your
I gotta see
experience.
the villas.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's it's almost like a resort. You know, when you go in, some of them have full kitchens in them.
Yes.
The bathrooms are amazing.
Yeah.
Ample closet space, like you could live.
Yeah, you live here.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you can live here. Yeah, you can live.
I
It's
just told
awesome.
my family, like, if I go missing,
This is where I'm
more than
at.
likely, this is where I am.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
can come stay for a week here?
Yes,
Oh,
you can.
really?
Yes.
Yes.
Get all your fruit, nutrients.
Yeah, there you
Down the street from you?
go. Yes, honey. Perfect. Yes. So we are going to talk about respect. Ooh.
RSVCD.
What is respect? What is respect? Every respect is different for everybody.
Oh.
So I want to know, what is respect to you? Well, my respect is, don't be sitting up here, like I said, if we at an event or whatever, I know that you're gonna look. I'm not saying that you're not gonna look, but don't be disrespectful. Don't let me know that you're looking because that's gonna really tee me off. And another thing is, have enough respect that if somebody is trying to, talk to you or be flirtatious or whatever, that's your opportunity to love me even more. So show the respect that respect is due.
I think basically,
That's me.
if you would evaluate the way you want to be treated,
Yes.
a man or a woman, and just think of me as you, and you acted was me, would you still be okay if you did this or you did that? Would you still feel respected, or would you get your feelings hurt? And answer that question honestly, not like, I wouldn't care.
Exactly. Yeah, be honest.
Yeah,
That's right,
and
Yulia.
that's
They
how
do.
my
Like,
ex has graduated into that ex university, with honors. I'm like, it's like,
Yes.
I mean, I don't have to change you. I don't have to do none of that. I just
Right.
don't want to fool with you altogether. It's just,
Exactly.
I love you, but I love you more. It's one of the quotes of, Sex and the City.
That is my thing. No, that's me.
That's me.
That's me.
That's
my thing.
Samantha Hobbs on Sex and the City. That's where I.
Oh no, this is what I tell.
I really borrowed
I
that.
always tell my husband, and I don't know if he probably probably watching, maybe not. But I always tell him, I love me some me.
I
Please
love me
understand
some
that.
me. Trust me.
I love me. I mean, I don't know how to, I love me.
You know, my new
Yeah.
it took me a long time to develop this person.
Yeah.
I'm not changing me.
I know people
love
understand.
you.
I love you, honey.
And that's the thing. It's like, and it's not in the sense like I'm gonna love myself so much that I will neglect you or whatever. No, but if I see that you doing me wrong,
That's right.
that you are not the person who I expect you to be, and
Yes.
I do expect you to be a certain
That's right.
person. And I'm sorry, we all have
Yes, we do.
expectations. And that's okay because
Yes.
I love you, but I love you more at
There
that
you go.
point
And
because
you're
you're no
supposed
longer worth of my love.
Yeah.
To the
But you're
full
supposed
extent.
to love yourself more. Because if
Absolutely.
you don't love yourself more, you can't give anything to
Absolutely.
anybody if they don't love you first.
That's right.
You got to love you first.
You are so right. And you talking about respect. I'm gonna take it to the simplest
Yeah.
form for you guys.
Uh-huh.
That's just like when I get up in the morning and go in the kitchen, I'm gonna cook for us.
I think that was your sister calling you. Was that you calling her, Katrina? She said that was mine, and then she just left it.
I'm like I said, I'm gonna take it to the simplest form. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna get my sister-in-law on the phone in a few seconds so she can chime in with us. If I get up and I can fix breakfast for you, why is it that when you get up and go and we looking at TV, you go in there and get you a glass of water? Did you turn around and say, baby, did you want something? Now, when you don't do that, you telling me, one, I don't respect you.
Yeah.
That's simple, but it means a lot to me. Let me say no.
Yes, exactly.
Don't assume that I don't want
Want that,
something
want-
because
yeah.
of you. But see, I don't have that problem at home because her
I-
husband can tell you when my husband at work, he brings my lunch to my
He
desk
does.
warm up.
Yes.
He gets up and he fixes our lunch every morning.
Yeah.
Like we're
So I'm not-
I know, right?
Amen.
Hey, look, and so we have a comment from Katrina.
Right, I'm gonna get her on the phone.
Okay, and Katrina says, ladies, do you think a respectful man, when she thinks of a respectful man, she thinks of a man that actually thinks of you before he thinks of himself. Boom.
What,
Go ahead.
and that kind of goes to what I want to say. To me,
Yes.
respect has so much to do with being caring and
Yes.
and courtesy.
Yes.
A friend of
Yes.
mine said, you know, when we wake up in the morning, if one of my first thoughts is, what can I do to make my wife's day?
That's right. That's Dr. Phil.
And
He
if,
had it on the show.
she can wake up and
Yes.
say, what can I do
to make my man
to
happy.
make my man happy?
Yes.
If I'm thinking about you and she's thinking about me, then
Yes.
everything is covered.
Yes, yes, yes.
And for me, respect kind of ties into that.
It
And I am
does.
so concerned about my spouse.
Yeah, yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because I know he's got my back.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So in turn I can easily have his.
That's right. That's right.
For me,
And so, guys, I want you to hear this and hear this very clear. Women, we are not complicated. Trust
Very
what I'm
simple.
telling you. We are really simple. You
So
guys
simple.
make us complicated. I'm gonna tell you one thing, that the things that we love the most. If you shower us with all of your love and all of your being, honey, we're not going to do anything but just love or own you. And you're not going to have to ask us for certain things. We're just going to do it because we just love you for loving us so much. So we're going to just do everything and then some above and beyond because of the love that you guys show us.
Absolutely.
That's how we are. So stop making it so complicated because it's not.
Exactly.
So damn complicated.
They're complicated. And they try to make it seem like
It's
we're
not
the
that.
complicated. No,
Right.
you guys are complicated.
That's right.
We're not complicated. We are very simple. Trust
Open
and
the
believe
door
that.
for us.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Bring me some bubble bath.
Yes. Yes.
All those
honey.
things that you did to get me, keep doing
Doing it.
because
Yes.
I'm gonna do that and some. I
Yes.
think we got a call in here.
Okay.
We have Katrina on the line. Katrina, do you want to add something?
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, we're doing wonderful.
Great conversation, ladies.
Well,
Thank you.
So, what do you have to add, Katrina?
Well, one thing I realized is that, first of all, let me say I am blessed. I've got a great husband.
Yes.
So,
Awesome.
I've got a great one.
Okay. Yes. Think of you before himself. I agree.
He does. If he doesn't think of you first, it's one of those, it sort of reminds me of, it's one of those situations that when no matter what's going on, okay, how would, what do you go, I know you guys were talking earlier about the man disrespecting you and the woman or whatever, but you gotta look in the mirror and go, okay, how does this make my wife feel?
Yes, yes. How does it make your wife feel? When you look at yourself in the mirror, that's the first question that you should be asking. How would this make my wife feel if I do this, that, and the other? I agree,
But
Katrina.
now, one other thing though, you ladies were talking about, women want your man. Now, the one thing I honestly can't say, and I've always said this, I don't want nothing that nobody else don't want.
Ooh.
Preacher.
Ooh.
Yes.
Why did I know you were
That
gonna
is
say
a
that?
good point. So Katrina says she does not want anything no one else doesn't want. So basically, I'm gonna tell you fellas.
Somebody else
That's
looks
where
at
you
you.
just want it. You
Yeah.
can want it, you just can't have it.
You can want it, but you can't have it. Woo! I love it.
So Trina, let me ask you a question. How does it make you feel, and I think Kelly brought it up earlier, when you go out to a party or an event, like you and Quincy, my brother, likes to dance, and other women are flirting with your man, and your husband, who you love and he loves you too, is also giving in to that woman and flirting back with her.
Yeah.
How do you feel? And he's ignoring you.
Woo!
And he keeps ignoring me.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, I want to make sure that I keep my dignity as a woman.
Yes, honey.
There you go,
She's gonna
baby.
keep her dignity as a woman. Yes.
I'm gonna keep my dignity as a woman.
Yes.
And he's gonna know, because that body language.
Yes, honey. Body language is strong, isn't it?
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna know that body language. He's gonna know not to back down.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't have to do shit. But when we get home, we have a conversation.
We gonna have a conversation when we get home, honey. I know that's right. Yes. That's how you have to do.
Now, I do believe this. If the woman continues to disrespect, you can check her.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I'm glad that you brought that up. So, Katrina, you said that you can check the woman. So, my question, I guess I kind of like always thought differently about that. So, my thing is, because I guess I look at the fact that my my husband's obligation is not to her, or her obligation is not to him. He actually is the one who said that I do to me. So, I actually don't feel, even though the woman is flirtatious, doing everything she has to do, I still feel that it's his responsibility to check that immediately when it happens. And I don't think that I should have to check the woman. I think I need to check him because he's the one out of order. He's the one out of line.
Sometimes you have to
Sometimes
check
you
your
have
woman.
to.
I've done it.
Oh, really?
Okay, let me chime in for 1 second, Katrina. So I'm gonna kind of like straddle the fence here. Now, if this woman don't know me, I'm not gonna say anything to this woman. I'm going straight to my husband because I agree with Kelly. My husband said, for better or worse with me, to death
That's
to
right.
a spot, and I don't want his death to come too soon.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, so I don't want your death to come too soon. Love you, Phil. However, so my comment and my statement is going to be towards my husband because you know.
Yeah, you know
Now
that.
you know better. Now, however, there's always that other woman that we don't know about on the side. It's called the mighty alcohol.
You know what? This is my thing. I'm gonna tell you. I guess I have a little different thing even when it comes to alcohol. I'm just being honest.
People do what they want to do
they
when
do.
they get drunk.
They do.
So you right.
They
So I
cover it up. They cover it up. It does.
So if I know the
It does.
female and the female know me and she knows that's my husband and my husband hasn't checked her, then guess what? I'm gonna give Phil the look and he's gonna know that he's out of line. But
There we
then
go.
that woman, I'm gonna give her the look too, like you do not want to cross over on this line.
Well, here's another thing though. A lot of men, well, at least mine, he is a perfect gentleman. I told him, you need to write a book called Last Dinosaur, because he is one of those men that will make any woman feel comfortable, he won't shut
Yes.
her down
Mhm.
as she's doing. But we were in a situation where he's literally pushing this person away, and she's just like, yes, we were in that situation. And I just stood behind her, and I had to check her.
Yeah, no, something
And I
like that is
I had
a
to
little
tap her on the
different.
shoulder and be like, excuse me. And
Yeah.
I'm a little taller than my husband.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
when I
that's
saw
fair,
her, like when she saw me
Mhm.
towering over her and
Mhm.
my husband, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, not today.
I'm like, excuse me, you touch me again, you'll be
Mhm.
permanently embedded into this
Yeah.
wall, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah, all right.
I mean,
Now,
I'm
that
not a
situation
person,
that's
but I
different.
had to protect my
That's right.
relationship,
Mhm.
my person, because he felt helpless with
Yeah.
this person being that aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
And when people
Okay.
say there's sexual harassment just towards
No,
women,
no,
it goes
to
both
men too.
ways.
It goes to men too.
And especially when a woman feels that she's unwanted,
That's
a lot
right.
of them get that ego
Yes,
played
yes.
in, and
Mm-hmm.
you just have to be like, wait a second,
Exactly.
you're not gonna do this to my man.
That's right. Okay, so that's good. Those are all good points. Attention. How do you all feel about attention? How do you all want your, we as women, I know that I do, I love attention from my husband. I do.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that if you feel that you're not getting the attention that you want or the attention that you desire? Or what is attention to you?
I want intimacy.
Intimacy.
Intimacy doesn't mean that I have to have sex.
Mhm.
Intimacy is I want to lay on the couch and watch a good movie.
Okay, that's good.
Intimacy means I want to lay in the bed without any TVs on, nothing.
Mhm.
You and I laying there talking. Intimacy means walking in a park, holding your hand,
Mhm.
talking about nothing.
Yeah.
So when I want that, I want all of that.
Yes.
And it's funny that you would say that because that's my pet peeve right now. I want intimacy.
That's good.
I want it. And we had this conversation a couple of weeks ago, and my husband actually was in Florida, the deal breaker of me moving back there. And he said, just tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. He said,
That's good.
He said, do you want me just to love you, romance you? I pulled the car over on I-4. If anybody know about I-4, and say, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. That's what I want. And
Yeah.
you know what he's been doing ready to do it.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Tiffany? Mm-hmm.
Attention. Attention for me isn't necessarily sexual.
That's right.
You know,
Same as her. Intimacy. Yeah.
It's a lot of what you said. It's the conversation, but
Mhm.
you or me feeling like, or you showing me that you are genuinely invested
That's right.
in what I have going on.
That's right. That's
Like,
right.
whatever that is.
No matter what it is.
It doesn't mean that you understand it. It doesn't mean that you agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
But really just being there,
Yes.
being there for me, talking to me,
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Yes.
And then, and being able to watch a movie or,
Yes.
just spend time together, no strings attached.
No strings attached.
You know,
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the back rubbing and then you know what that's leading to.
Yeah, the
Massage.
I need one, but I'm gonna go
Exactly. And you, what's the
To
attention?
me, all attention, the only man attention that I really strive for is my husband's attention.
Yes. Mhm.
And with me, he never has to guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what you see is what you get. I
Yeah.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
y'all heard me earlier,
No.
We didn't hear you.
We didn't hear you. Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't like cover-ups and like, well,
Mhm.
when I do like this, you need to guess. That means I need some more of your attention. And when
Yeah.
I do this, you need
Mhm.
to
Yeah,
do this.
yeah.
No. I'm like, honey, tonight we're going to have a movie, or
Yeah.
you know what? Lately, I don't feel like we're being close enough.
Mhm.
As far as,
Mhm.
like you said, intimacy is a very deep connection with your loved one,
Yes.
spouse, boyfriend,
Mhm.
fiance, you name it. It's a very, very deep connection. And if you don't get it, which again, that was one of the lessons with X University. It's like they graduated with those
Yes.
honors because if I don't see it, if it's not genuine, like I said, if it's not there, I mean, there's no reason for it. Why are we even trying this? And I'm very considerate of his time, and my time is very precious to me.
That's right.
2 minutes ago, I can't get them back. Doesn't matter what I try to do. So why waste? And we don't get younger.
No, we don't.
And
Men get younger, women get older. Cause see, a man, listen to what I'm saying. A man, no matter how old a man is, he can always grab him a younger woman.
Yes.
A woman, we may have a little bit more harder time. I'm not saying that it
I'll
always
tell
doesn't
you
happen.
something real quick.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but a woman, it's a little bit harder for us to get a younger man.
here's what my
Unless we
mom's
got,
auntie said. She was 60 something and she had a lover of 30 something. And he kind of like tried to ask her a couple of questions of that sort. And she told him, she said, honey, let me tell you something. Men may always want, but they not always can.
That's right.
Oh.
Women,
Yes.
we may not always want, but we always can.
Woo, woo. Yeah, I like that.
Just put it out there.
There you go, there you go.
So they don't get that much younger. Well,
Yeah.
they get to that little stage
Yes,
where they're
yes,
too
yes,
young.
yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm gonna bring something else out of this book.
See, if this was like
Okay.
Christian related, I'm sorry.
We were just talking about like basically how women, chase men out, kind of sort of like how they come after your man or whatever the case may be. I consider that a chase. So my question is, like, why do women do that? Why do they go after? Why do some women go after men that's not interested in them? For example, let me back up a little bit. Okay, we have a thing where women, it's called a law of attraction, I guess. So we may have a guy that may be an awesome guy, wonderful guy, this, that, and the other. But for whatever reason, we're not attracted to him. I mean, he may do everything in the world for us. This is part of this book. So it says, why is it that men that treat us the best are usually the ones that we're not attracted to?
Because everybody.
So men, listen to this, so you can understand why you stay in the friend zone. Because I know a lot of men wonder why I've done everything that I could. I love this girl. Why do I continue to stay in the friend zone? We're gonna tell you why.
Because a lot of women want a man to take charge. I want my man to take charge. Yes, I am one of these women that's a controlling person that want to be in control of something. And I've been that way all my life, but I want a man to take control, to be the head of my household. And I'm gonna keep going back to the Bible, because that's what the Bible says. I want to sit back and say, hey, I don't have to worry about the light bill, the water bill, the gas bill. I want a man to take control. When we dating, I want a man to take control. Take control, not control me, but control the situation. Control our every being and where we going. Yes, ask me for my opinion, but I want a man to be in control and not be a yes man. I don't want a yes man.
Okay.
Because with my personality, I'll walk over you.
Okay. So no yes man. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. There was a book that a man wrote, and it said, what is it called? He is not that into you.
Yes.
Here's the thing. If we like every man that's nice to us, we probably will have more than one husband for one.
And have more than one wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And I mean, but the thing is, God created this one and only person, our soulmate, our someone that we should, in a perfect world, actually wait for and fall in love with. But we have so many distractions that we are not even available for our blessing, because we have this person that guilt trips us because, look at me, I'm so nice, I do this, I buy you flowers, I buy you this, I bought you a car.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
You got a car?
Stop pressing the tail tractor.
I know friends that have. I do have friends that have. But the thing is, at that point, it's more of a physical attention, But if your identity in Jesus, if your identity in God and spiritual world in general, all those things are irrelevant because, like me, I was married twice, but I finally met my soul mate. I finally fell in love.
That's right.
At the age of past 30, I fell in love with the husband who I'm with.
Nice.
And I mean, I did date professional ball players. That all was, and he's sitting there, and I felt like I was one of his groupies.
There you go.
I was like, I was honey. I'm like, I appreciate all your achievements and all your trophies over there.
Yeah.
But it's a different woman in front of you. I am not one of your trophies. I'm not going to be sitting there and getting dusted on your shelf. Because at this point, I want to see, I know what I can do for you. Like, what can you do for me?
These comments.
And that's the thing. And that's where it's a mutual attraction. And perfect man, if he sees that she's not that into him, let it go, regroup. Retract yourself, think about it. Like, yeah, she's great, but what has she done for me?
But you know what, like for me, I used to be a very superficial person. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I've grown past that. But no, never. I used to be. And I just didn't like, it wasn't that, the fact that you were so nice to me, that wasn't the issue. It's just certain things that I kind of just would look at and just be like, oh, well, I'm not attracted. I was very like, I'm not attracted to this, I'm not attracted to that. But a lot of times what happens is the guys that we actually put in the friend zone, really those are the guys that you really need to be with, because those are the guys that are actually going to go to do the extra things that we're looking for, that's going to go above and beyond, that's going to put you first, that's going to do all of those things.
Read for the signs.
Yeah.
Look for the signs.
Yeah. And so, and then that brings me to the point of, women being independent. Because, we put these guys in the friend zone, then we like the bad boys, then we like the, we just all over the place sometimes. And then we like certain guys or whatever. But we also want to have a sense of independency as well. But the thing for me is, even though I'm very independent, and Lord knows I'm independent, I still like to be treated like a lady. It doesn't matter how independent I am, I still like to be treated like a lady. So it's interesting, in this book, what is the book called, y'all?
Really?
So even in Really, it says, even if a woman is independent, she should and must make the man feel as if he is in control. I think that was one of the points that you brought up, Curly.
Yes.
Excuse me. It is the role of a man to be in control and to be the breadwinner and the head of the household. Excuse me, wrong pipe, guys. No, we need more wine. That means my glass is empty.
I got you.
We can try one more.
Yeah, so we are. So we're going to try. You guys, you can do that one. So the next wine that we're going to try before we jump into our next point. Oh, this one is called a Reserve Red Wine Blend. This is another blend. Let's see what this one is about.
What was your favorite feature of the previous wine?
Actually, you know what I like most about that one is that it was really, the red blend was really smooth. I love the smoothness of that. It's easy drinking, and it was just really, just had a great aftertaste.
It wasn't obnoxious.
No, not at all.
It really wasn't dry either.
No.
Yes.
It was bold, but not too much.
Not too much. So now, interesting, we're getting ready to try the Reserve Meritage.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to try the Reserve Meritage, and actually this one is 70% Zinfandel,
Oh, really?
30% Petite Syrah, and it's a bold dark berries with a light, like peppery finish.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I like that. I love
I'm gonna tell you,
Yes.
something like that one would actually go very well. Oh, with these meatballs.
With the
for one.
meatballs, yes.
Yes, that will go great with these
Red
meatballs.
meat.
It will go great with like steaks. It will go great with any type of red meat.
Salmon.
Yeah, even salmon. Yes, even a seafood, a salmon will be really good with this.
I love
Maybe even a lobster will be good with this. Yeah, so we're gonna
Yeah.
try this one, and we'll let you guys know how we feel about this stuff. This one is the Reserve Meritage, and it's really good. So make sure that you all come and check out the winery. What is the winery?
Fortunata.
Fortunata Winery. It is out here in Aubrey, Texas. Aubrey, Texas. Make sure you go on the website, www. Okay, you good?
Yeah, I was trying to give you some.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
alright.
yeah, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so make sure you check out their website. Go on to, make sure you come out and do your staycation. If you're trying to stay in the local area and you want to do something different, come to the winery. You can actually rent out some of the villas and they're really, really nice and you will have a great time here. And they have like different, you know, you can come and check out on Fridays. They have the, what is it, the open pit. Not really open pit, it's the brick oven. That's it, the brick oven for your pizza. They actually make creative pizzas that are in a brick oven. I mean, they're really good.
Beautiful courtyard.
Yes, beautiful courtyard.
Next preview.
Yes, it's a beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful courtyard. So
Yes.
you guys make sure you come out and check it out. It's actually in Aubrey, Texas.
In Denton
Okay.
County.
Yes, in Denton County. Yes.
www.fortunatawinery.com.
Thank you, Yulia. Yes, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to the winery.
Yes, it's the winery. It's wonderful. So make sure you come and check it out. So that's what we want you guys to know, men, is that even though we may be women that are independent, we still need you.
Still need love.
We still need you to embrace us as if we are that helpless princess that needs to be saved.
Can I ask a question here?
Yes.
How do you guys feel about men opening doors for you?
Oh, my
I think they
husband still does it.
should. Yes.
He still does
I
it.
tell my son to do that. I teach my son to do that. My husband, he slacks on that. He does, you know, and he's getting better though. He's, you know, and Curly, she made sure she brought that to his attention. You need to be opening up the door for me. You know.
Oh, I
And
expect
he
men
does
I
it.
don't know to open the door
Well,
for me.
no,
But they will get
I
a
do
stink
too.
eye when they
But you know,
don't.
it's so
Oh,
funny that you say that.
You'll get up.
Yes, yes.
So you
It's
know what I
interesting.
do? I stand outside sometime and just fold my
Well,
arms.
let me tell you this. Let me explain. Now, my husband is not good with opening up the car doors.
My
But
husband does
when I go into buildings and all,
Yes,
he does
yes,
that.
yes.
But as far, because I'm not gonna touch a door building when I got him and my son standing there.
Right.
But the thing is that when it comes to the car, he is not good at that. So he's working on that, you know. And so, like I say, you can be a work in progress. I'm cool with that,
Right.
long as you're working on doing better.
With
Exactly.
my
I'm
husband,
fine
I'm
with
gonna let him know if there's a tight space or anything. I'm like, honey, I got it. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Yes.
last dinosaur, I'm
That's
telling
right.
you, he's like,
Yeah.
You know what I tell my
Mhm.
husband? You go and get in the car, and then you open it for me. What if I don't get in?
That's right.
Somebody could be done grab me by the time you done walked around the
Now,
car.
This is what I tell my husband.
You never know.
Stop walking ahead of me. Because the thing
Oh.
is that when
Oh,
you're ahead of me,
yeah.
anything can happen to me, and you so far ahead, you don't even know what even happened to me back here.
That's just
You
looks
know,
bad.
Yeah. So that's annoying, guys. So
Where's
please
the
understand that.
fight? Where's the fight?
Yeah, yeah.
Here
You
I
need
am.
to be right.
Yeah.
If you're not walking behind me, I should be walking in front of you so you can watch me and make sure that I'm good. Not walking, or let's walk beside one another.
Exactly.
Don't
Starts
walk
walking ahead of me,
yeah,
I'll
don't
slow
walk
down.
ahead
I'll
of
be
me. That's
walking
what I
right
do.
this slow.
That's what I do. So please do not. We don't like.
Yeah.
Fellas, please understand. We do not like for you to walk ahead of us. We want you to walk beside us
Right.
or walk behind us, because we want to know that you're protecting us at all
That's right.
costs. If you're walking ahead of us, we don't feel protected. I'm just gonna let you know right now, because that means that anybody behind us can do whatever, and you guys would be none the wiser because
Yeah.
you're so far ahead in your own world that you don't know what's going on. So
Absolutely.
anyway, protect us. We like to be protected. Just saying.
It's like,
Just saying.
sometimes my husband and I would have a joke because I'm a strong person, like physically strong.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times,
You
well,
are a man.
it's like, well,
I hear you.
I'll let my man to be my man.
Yes.
I don't care if I can carry 2 cases of water into my house.
Preach on it.
I'll grab a small bag
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, honey, can you get that for me, please?
Because
Thank you.
at the end of the day, no matter how, because I know that I'm
I'm a
very
female,
strong.
I'm a woman, I'm a lady.
I'm very strong as well. Don't expect me to bring all this stuff in. I want you to say, I want to be able to come in. If I don't want grocery shopping, I want to be able to come in and sit
Yeah.
down and let you handle, bring that stuff in,
Yeah.
unload it,
Right.
bring it
I'll do
in.
what women do.
Let me
You'll
sit
do-
down.
And for me, it's like, it was a little curve because we're different cultural backgrounds and all
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
And I said, hey, I want you to preserve your manhood.
That's right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because
That's
I don't
right.
want to take it away from you.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
I
want
can
you to
do that.
continue to
What if
all
I
this.
do all of that? I mean, might as well up with pants in the house. And
That's right.
And I've done
Yes,
that.
exactly.
I refuse to do that.
Yes, that's right.
No
And
more.
so please understand, regardless to how independent we are, we still want to feel like a lady. We don't care how strong we are. We still want you to be the man, and we still want to be the lady.
Yeah.
So please understand
When we
that.
get that figured out. we'll
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Please don't do that.
No, no.
Another thing, satisfaction. We want to be satisfied at the end of the day.
Okay.
Period.
So can you clarify what you mean by
You know what I mean, baby. Like I say, we want to be satisfied on all levels.
So
On all levels.
So when you are not satisfied as a woman, what do you say to your husband?
I am not satisfied.
So do you make him finish the job?
Yeah, you gotta
Let me
do
be
that.
real.
Yeah, you
do
gotta
you
do
make
that.
him feel
Yes,
the
you have to do
job?
that.
Oh, really? I thought I was the only one.
No, you have to do that. I'm not done.
Like, boom.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm not finished for the check yet.
This
I
not
need
over.
the dessert, okay?
This not over. Just saying.
Well, man, I mean, it's a fast-paced life we live in, and a lot of times men forget the whole like half an hour of pre-play, and it's like.
Foreplay, honey.
Yes,
You
you have to have it.
And the older we get, the more
you need it.
foreplay
More
we
you
need.
need.
You just can't. My stuff don't just jump up and ready to go.
Yeah.
You got to. It's like your car in the wintertime.
Yes.
When you, in the wintertime, you have to cut that car on and let the oil
That's
get
right.
warmed
Go-
up.
that's
Okay, well,
warmed
I'm
up.
that car.
Yeah.
Warm me up, okay? And once you warm me up, trust me, I'm gonna drive smooth the way you want
Let
me
me
to.
That's
say,
right,
we say
that's right.
barrier. Come on,
So,
warm it up.
Fellas, listen to this very clear. You have to warm up the individual.
Yeah.
You cannot just think that we're just gonna wake up and magically, oh my God, I'm so ready all the time. It don't work like that.
Little electric bill for that.
Exactly.
I
It
got the
doesn't
remote
work like
start
that.
and hit the button. Boom.
Yes. We have to be warmed up. We just
Preheated.
can't. Yeah.
Preheated.
Yeah, we have to be preheated, be ready to roll. So I'm gonna look at some of these comments because I can't see them from back here. Can you see some of the comments, Tiffany?
No, you're not going.
Okay, let's see if we can see some of the comments. But yeah, so fellas, you guys, I mean, really, you got to warm us up. Let me walk over here real quick, see if I can see some of the comments. This is a
It's getting
new.
hot now.
Yeah. This is a new format that we're doing.
So take off all your clothes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a
So-
music break, y'all.
Yeah, so this is what we have to do. We have to make sure, guys. Yeah, be careful. That thing.
Destroying this
Yeah, no, you're
place.
good.
I'm telling
So
you.
we have to be warmed up. We just cannot just be sitting up here just jumping on and like, oh my God, this is awesome. Let's just, it doesn't work like that. You have to warm us up. Just let us know that our bodies should be like almost like a portrait. You know how you take your time and go through a portrait and just, just every little detail and this and that. Our bodies should be like a portrait to you. That you want to just explore every part, you want to make sure every nook and cranny of that darn portrait is filled in.
Well, I got one
Yeah,
better for you, bro.
Yeah, what you got? What you
I
got?
got one better. It's like that rib you cooking on that grill outside. That rib is not, you're gonna marinate it overnight. Once you marinate it, no, let me go back. Let me step back. Excuse me.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna go to the store and you're gonna make sure you pick the right ribs.
Okay,
You're gonna
alright.
make sure you're gonna go over there, you're gonna pat it, you're gonna
Gonna
look
pat it,
at
gonna look at it,
then you're gonna bring it home, you're gonna wash it, clean it up, then you're gonna put all your seasoning and marinate it. Then after you marinate, you're gonna take it and you're gonna get the grill nice and warm and hot.
Yes.
You don't put that grill until that grill is hot.
Yes.
Put it on there and then you cook it. You take your time. You make sure you got you got the right ingredients. You got the
Ribs,
right. You got the charcoal. You got the wood in there,
Alright,
and you're gonna cook it slow. Then you're
Uh-huh.
gonna flip it, turn it. Then you're gonna bring it in the house, put the aluminum foil, and you're gonna put it in the oven a little bit. That's what I want. The way you love that rib, love this temple, this body.
All right now.
Okay?
100%.
100%.
100%. All right.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Take your time.
Take your time. Take your time. So that's awesome. So yes. So warm us up. Don't just be I'm about to say something.
Jumping ready to do it. I'm gonna keep it real.
I was leave it. No, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something real off the cuff. I'm gonna leave that alone. So anyway,
I think that's good time.
I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. So we already know we gotta feel satisfied. Finish the job. Nobody don't have time for that. So finish the job.
Ain't nobody
Okay. Nobody.
like that commercial.
Okay. Strong but soft. We talked about that. We can be strong, but we need to also be feeling like we're very soft. Please understand, even a lot of us, we had to be, some of us may be older children, so we had to do a lot of things as older children. We may come off as being more strong than what, we are strong, but we still at the end of the day want to feel like a lady. So please make us feel like a lady. Don't ever make us feel like we on the same level as you. Like, we both men. Anybody got time for that.
Oh, I'm one of the boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I told you guys earlier, we are not complicated. We're very simple, very easygoing, stop thinking that we're more than what we are. You guys are the complicated ones. We're actually, because you all might wake up on one side of the bed or you have attitude, we don't know what's wrong with you. But anyway, we're just not that complicated. Please understand that. I'm going to tell you one thing that I do hate more than anything as a woman. I hate to be bored. Do you hear me? I hate to be bored. Do not bore me. Same routine, same old this, same old that. I do not like to be bored. I got a problem with that. If I'm bored, I'm telling you, baby, I hate to be bored. But go ahead. You got a call from me, Marley. All right.
So what do you do when you're bored?
Well, let Tiffany say what she's gonna say first.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it's so easy to kind of fall into a rut, into a routine.
Yes, it is.
You know?
It is.
And I think it also kind of goes back more into knowing what your spouse wants.
That's right. Yes. Communication.
Communicating, and then it also caring that, okay, just because the only thing you like is dinner and a movie, and you can do that over and over and over again, and you're perfectly fine with that.
Yes.
To be able to step outside of that, and we live in this great city. Let's go explore some other things. Let's go to a restaurant we've never been to before.
Right.
Or I think it helps keep everything fresh.
It does.
And then when you keep everything fresh, it spills over into other areas.
Yes, it does.
Now I'm feeling good and appreciated and loved.
Yes.
Okay, and so now maybe I'm wanting to be more intimate.
Yes.
And I just feel like it just kind of feeds the relationship.
It does.
If we're constantly doing the same thing over and over again, and we're in this, it's
my
very redundant, and it's almost like going through the motions.
Yes, it is.
Why do you think dentists have the highest rate of suicides?
Yeah.
Because it's monotony.
It is.
Because everything they do, they just
same old. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, and just like to your point, when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, you do not leave room for your relationship to grow. Because everything is the same. You know exactly what you're gonna do. You already know exactly where you're going to eat. You already know exactly what movie you're gonna watch. Everything. There's nothing different. So
boring.
It's boring, exactly. And so that's why it's extremely important to always make your relationship feel fresh. I don't care if it's just do something out the ordinary. Like, you know what? Let's just get up and just do this. Do something spontaneous and different. Stop. Everything is just so the same.
Yeah.
The same. I hate being bored. That's my thing. Just saying. Size.
Shoes?
I know that. So guys, I know that you all always have this in the back of your brain about
I'm pretty sure
size.
someone with a tape measure right now.
By size. Size. The size matters.
I was thinking about their shoe size.
Yeah. I hear this a lot. What about size? Size matter.
Irrelevant.
It is not about the size. It is what you do with the size that you have.
Yeah, so those shoes better be filled in right.
You know what?
Well, yeah, you ever see a man with shoes? You ever seen a man with shoes?
Yeah. is that shoes is important as far as like, so size, don't worry about size. Make sure that you're able to utilize the size that you have.
Just walk the walk.
Walk the walk. I'm over her.
Y'all got to excuse us.
No, we don't. We're keeping it real.
Yeah. So she wants you, yeah, what is it? Really? Right. Yeah. So we want you to definitely walk in your likeness. Yeah. So just saying. All right. So they got issues.
It's the
They got
wine,
issues.
y'all.
The wine is great. Come to which winery?
Fortunata Winery.
Yes.
And you know my favorite thing about this winery
What
so
is it?
far?
Mhm.
I've been looking outside that window. I've
Yes.
seen families, couples,
Yes.
husband,
Isn't it awesome? Yes.
and they just having such a relaxed, good
Yes.
quality time.
It is, yes.
And,
It
and,
is.
and you know
It
what? I
is.
used to live right down the street and didn't even know.
I didn't know it was here.
I mean,
Exactly.
I
My
mean, less than
brother lives
2
right over
miles.
there.
That is
Because we
great.
always
Yeah.
think about Napa Valley, we think
Yeah,
about
you do.
going
Yes.
somewhere else is better, somewhere
Yeah.
else the grass is
It's
greener.
right here.
We got it right here.
Right here.
And this is California wine. All of her wine is from California.
How about that?
Very good.
You
Yes.
guys would love this place.
Oh, you will.
You would. It's really cool.
www.fortunatawinery.com.
Fortunata Winery.
I'm sure there's a ton of
Remember?
information about this place.
It is. It's really cool. And so they do have like, they offer like, small plates with like, the cheeses and all that good stuff. Large plates, medium plates. Oh, the meat boards.
are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I love
yes,
cheese and meat
yes.
boards.
Yes, and you know what? Another thing that I love too when I come to a winery, I love to get like goat cheese with
gosh.
I love goat cheese. Goat cheese with some type of sweetness to it, like if it's the apricots, if it's figs or what. Oh my goodness, so good with your wine. I love it to death. So anyway, men being leaders.
Yeah, it has to be.
They have to be.
Yeah.
I think, I'm sorry, I'm going first on this one.
No, you can
please do.
Put your glasses in.
I don't know, please.
We
We'll
love
try this
wine.
new one. What
Yeah.
kind of wine is that one again?
Which one? That one is a blend as well. That particular wine is called the Reserve Meritage. And that one is 70% Zinfandel, 30% Petit Syrah. Oh, and that's it. Very good.
What about the pepper finish?
Oh, actually what it has the bold, dark berries with light peppery finish. And it's actually, the
You can
finish
feel
is,
it.
you can. And it's really good. I'm telling you, with these meatballs, that's what I want to do. I want to try it. Let me get one of the meatballs to try. I'm going to try it with
I'm
one
gonna
of the
put my
meatballs.
fifth on the meatball.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's so good.
Aren't they good?
Yes, they're delicious. That's good.
Please.
Yeah, so I want to try it with the meatballs. I'm telling you, it's so good. And you can actually, I really believe that this particular wine will be absolutely amazing if you are a steak lover. If you're a person that loves steak, this wine will be just fabulous with that steak. It really would.
Steak.
No, thank you. Oh, and you already know wine goes with any cheese. I eat any cheese with my wine. That's how I am. So, men being leaders.
So my thoughts on this, I recently had a discussion with my husband, and who, by the way, is awesome. I have a wonderful husband, very charming. Okay.
Yeah,
Really
he
do.
is. Nice guy.
Yeah, very sweet man.
Mhm.
But we have these recurring discussions,
We all do.
and we were talking about the car, like getting the oil change, getting maintenance on the car. And a comment was made about my independence, and taking charge.
I hear you. I'm
Yes.
with you.
You know what? I can do it.
Mhm.
I can probably change your
I
oil.
But
can
why?
do everything. But why am
But
I
why
going
should
to?
you?
But why should I? Why should I? And I just wonder if in society, if this whole thing of, strong women and feminism and all of this, if there's if the lines have gotten blurred. Not giving any excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Just because I can do it, if I have a husband, I don't feel like I should do it.
I'm right there with you 100%.
I'm glad that you brought that point up because that's one of the things in this book.
Is it really?
It is. It really is.
Really?
Dependent or independent? That's one of the topics. So, what it said that even if a woman is independent,
Okay.
she should and must make the man feel like make him feel like he's in control. It is the role of a man to be in control and be the breadwinner and the leader.
Preserve your manhood.
She said, women, basically how women always say they want to be success. They said success is basically what they want to be, blah, blah, blah. So then they don't get a man, whatever the case may be. So it says, I have to have success. A man will not hold me back and try to control me. The only way this man may not feel less of a man is if you got married young before becoming successful and he grows with your success. Then when you become successful, it will be hard to find a man that meets your standards. Hold on. Can hold the conversation. Hold on. Can hold the conversation. Does he watch the news? Is he up to date on the current events? What does he know about finances? You have made all of these accomplishments. Can he feed your mind? Can he make you love your mind? There's nothing like a man that can teach you something. He can know about cars and have ambitions. He can know about computers or how to start a business, how to fix a home. He can be just someone that can teach you something you don't know. Then you feel alone. You have all the success, knowledge, and money. So what do you do now? You settle. You lower your standards because you wanted your success to be first before anything. And now you have no man. But now you're to the point now that your success has reached its pivotal point. That's right. And so now, what do you do now? So you start lowering your standards. And then you make that choice. Does he have potential? Does he at least have a job? At least.
Yes.
A really bad decision is to take some man who has nothing. That's very important. Who has nothing. He has none of the qualities you really wanted. But you are willing to sacrifice because you're to that point.
Very questionable. Because success is important to me. And
so hold on. And it says the reason why they do that is because now you can sit back with the other supposedly happily married women and talk about your husband.
oh, that's insecurity. That means you
Yeah.
feel very
Yeah.
insecure as a woman.
No, I'm saying that's what happens.
You know what? I just feel
And Katrina says that some women don't know how to let a man be a man.
That's I agree.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So true.
But let me ask you this, Katrina. Is it that they don't know that they don't let a man be a man, or is it that they don't trust that they men know how to be a man?
I think it's kind of like both
It's
ways
both.
wrong.
I think I know personally, I want someone who is going to respect me, respect my wishes, respect, my insight, what I bring to the relationship. But at the end of the day, I want to feel, like you said, safe. I want to feel like he has my back, that he has our family's back. I want him to lead us
Yes.
through the dark places.
Let me ask you this. Do you think every man is a leader?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
So, let me ask you this.
No.
So what if you marry a man who's not a leader?
I won't marry him.
No.
But what if you married a man that you didn't realize that
Get a counselor.
I think there are people that born leaders and there are people that born followers. Then you have to kind of like
probably make this man follow into the footsteps of a leader, maybe set up a good example for him, and maybe he can follow that example and become a better
But
person.
is it your place to get your man
No.
to follow somebody else?
Like I said, I won't. I've done that when I was young. I've done that mistake before. Like, oh, I'm gonna fix him. He's like a little fixer-upper. Look at that. We can build a porch. We can make a new. No, it doesn't.
Let me
work
say
like
this. Okay, so
that. It does
men,
not work like that.
we want a man who is a leader. We want you to be a God-fearing man that actually leads your family.
And a leader is a very fluid concept. What kind of leader are you?
Exactly. I was gonna say,
a man
yeah.
might not realize if he's, by whose definition, like what does that
What
mean?
does that mean?
But
But listen,
listen,
men,
some
But some-
successful
but
men
some men-
are horrible in a personal
I was
life.
gonna, but this is what I was gonna say.
Like most successful men.
What if they're not a good leader?
Not
I
so
was going to
good.
say that.
What if they're not a good leader? Then
Right.
what do you do then?
That's what I said. What do you do? Do you get a council? Do you get an outside independent party to come
Yeah.
together so that everybody understands the expectations?
Yeah.
Because sometimes my expectation is here and his is over here, and we're not meeting in the middle because we have we're not even on the same page. We're not even in the same book.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you need
So-
someone to.
So the leader, I believe
bring
that
everybody together.
the family is like a country. It's a, like independent country.
Yeah.
And that's when I think leader. That's what I think. Leader right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can be employed to do whatever it is you enjoy or you do or so happen, but you have to be leader of the family. And
But this is something
Yeah.
I learned because I was having those issues about who's going to be the head of our household. Of course, I want my husband to be, but every man was not born to be a leader.
man is a head, woman is a neck.
Supposed to be.
Turn
So
it.
your man can be the head, but guess what? That woman is turning that neck. Go that direction, go that in
Exactly.
some cases. Okay? So what I've learned that everybody's not good at everything.
So let me ask you this. So do you think that sometimes women actually are trying to be not really their mother or anything like that, but that's how men perceive us as being that we're trying to be their mother?
Some of them think that way.
Some of them want.
Some of them want that.
Some of them
I
want
think
that.
of it, if you can't lead us as a family, I'm not going to sit back as a woman to see us crumble and fall.
Okay.
But I'm not
should-
his mama though.
But not his mom. I'm talking about your household.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you see that your man is not leading you down the right path, you as a part of the family
Oh, we gotta
need to
talk.
step in and say, hey, we're
Let's
doing
talk,
this
yeah.
wrong. And what if he says, I can't do this. I can't take care of the finance.
Well, that's
I can make the money, I can bring it in, but I can't take care of our finances. Give
That's
it
fine.
to you. What do you say?
Okay.
I have friends who
They
don't
don't
work, but their husband makes all the living. He travels abroad and he makes all the money, but she takes care of all the bills.
That's my point.
She takes care of all the
Yeah, and
bills.
that's in
And
some
she
roles
actually-
that's good for some people.
She
Yeah.
keeps him grounded too.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I want to buy more guns, or I
See,
want to buy.
I'm the
He
person-
wants to feed into his hobbies, so she's like, wait a second.
I'm not a finance
This is
person.
priority, and she does all that, and she's
Period.
brilliant, and that's more than one friends of mine.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine. It's like we women are fire keepers, you know, inside our little cave, and the men are going hunting.
Yeah.
They go bring an animal, and we cook it.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. It's just, I'm perfectly fine with that.
It was a story I just read recently where a husband kept telling his wife, you don't do anything, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do that. And it was on my Facebook or something, and he
That's
praised
bad.
the Lord. He said, you know what? For one day, I want my wife to go to work and do my job, and I want to be her. And boom, he woke up the next morning, he was a woman. Seriously, it's on my Facebook somewhere.
Right.
He was a woman. Okay, so
Yeah.
he had to get up, he had to take the kids, he had to get up and cook breakfast, he had to take the kids to school, he had to do everything. Even after he did everything, washed the clothes, cleaned up the house, then I fed the kid, put him to bed, then he had to take care of his wife that night. He said, whoa, I'm tired. He said, Lord, please turn me back into me. I want to be me.
100%.
He said, I would, but you're going to have to wait 9 months because you're pregnant now.
Oh,
So what I'm saying is that man realized that my woman is doing just as much, if not more,
Well, this is what I always say. I say that women, we actually have a lot of hats. Men basically go to work, they come home, they can kick their feet up, do whatever they have to do.
Yeah.
Women, we're
Here, here.
everything to everybody.
Everything.
We're a teacher, we're a mother, we're a spouse,
Chauffeur.
we're a chef, we're a housekeeper,
yeah.
we're a chauffeur, we're everything.
And then I had to be your lover when you
Yeah,
had night
that's right.
time.
You love
So
when
I'm
you tap on the
everything.
shoulder.
Psychiatrist.
Yeah, psychiatrist, that's right. That's right. We are everything to everybody. And that's the thing, and the sad part about it is, a lot of times me as a mother, just sometimes, and I don't know if you all feel this way as well, but sometimes we feel like we're on the back burner for a lot of stuff, even though we give the most of ourselves, we give the most of everything to our spouse, to our kids, whatever, but we a lot of times feel like we're on the back burner, like we're almost not even important sometimes,
We
you
take
know?
it for granted.
Yeah, take it for granted big time.
supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to take me all over the world and whatever. No, we're not supposed to do anything. We do this because we love you.
Right.
Not because this is what we're supposed to do. So men, if you know that you have a wife that does so much, even back your kids up off your wife. Take some of the responsibility off of us and be like, hey, don't bother your mother today. She's chilling. Call me and we'll go ahead and take care of
Get
it.
a babysitter.
I mean,
Send her to the
something.
spa
Yeah,
for a
send her
day.
to a spa. Let her go and get a massage for the day. Because we have so much on our shoulders and so much that we carry on our shoulders.
Yes.
And a lot of times we don't sit up here and even tell you guys all of this stuff that we carry on our shoulders because you all take it for granted as well, just as much as the kids. It's like we just feel like, Jesus, when is somebody going to see me?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we feel. When are you going to see me and see that I'm the person that is holding this, I'm the glue to this family.
Yeah.
So please, if I break, if I snap, it's a wrap. It really is. It's a wrap on this family.
Well, if I snap, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, because I'm the glue that holds this family together. So because a lot of times I feel that, and I love y'all me to death, but sometimes I feel that you all are like this. If I put something, if she takes this on, I'm gonna pile something else on her. I'm gonna see how much she can take that. Then I'm gonna pile another thing on her. See if she can take it. I'm gonna pile, and you just keep piling and piling and piling until we just say, dude, back up. This is enough, So, just say it.
So when we give them something to do, and do you expect them to come back to you every 5 seconds to report what they're doing?
No, that's
No.
annoying. Just
No.
do it.
Just do
I don't
it.
need a report.
Why
Just
they
do
mess
it.
it up?
You know what? Just let them mess
Just
it
let
up.
'em mess it
Just
up.
let them mess it up.
My husband and I, we have our careers in the same field, but
Mhm.
we take care of different branches of
Mhm.
it. I call him a merchandiser and I'm the financer of it.
There you go.
Because he's a realtor, I'm the
Mhm,
mortgage
mhm.
broker. And a lot of times my parents like, where's Jason today?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you're his wife. How do you? Because they're a little
Yeah,
old school from back in
exactly.
Russia.
Yeah,
Everybody
there you go.
knows.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When's he coming back?
I
I don't know.
Right.
Well, and that's where it comes because he is one of those rare people that are fully trusted. I know he's
Mhm.
there to take care of
If
his
he said he's
business.
there, that's where he's at.
He,
Mhm.
I mean, he
I
said.
feel the same way.
Yeah.
And
I
you
do
know,
too.
I mean, I'm not gonna be like, honey, are you there? Are you there?
Are you
there?
sure you're
Did you hear
there?
me?
Yeah, right.
Are you by the phone?
Exactly.
Did you think of me 5 minutes ago?
Exactly.
I don't think you have because you know what? No.
I'm gonna
not
tell you
doing
this.
that.
This is another thing, man, that you have to understand. Just because a woman is concerned about you doesn't mean that she's jealous. So please understand that.
That's
So
different.
do not equate that with being jealous because she asked, hey, babe, are you whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Don't think that she's asking you this because she's jealous. She's just asking because she may just want to know or whatever the case may be. It could be she wants something,
Absolutely.
for you to do something or what, I don't know. But stop thinking that every time she asks you something that it's out of jealousy.
Insecurity. You told me you're gonna be
Insecurity.
home at 9 o'clock
Yeah.
and you're not home at 9:30
Yeah.
or 10.
Exactly.
I'm gonna call you. And
Yeah,
you're gonna
exactly.
answer. I will call
I'm
you.
gonna call you
50 times.
again because I want to know. You said
That's
that.
how I will too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what?
Because
So,
I want to make sure you're okay.
that's right.
But if you're okay and you didn't pick up because it's on, oh, that's your problem.
And if you are a person that every day you are home at 4:30,
Mhm.
5 o'clock, and here it is 6 o'clock, you can send me a text and tell me, hey, I'm going to stop off at
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you because I'm
Out of
used to you
concern.
coming home, and it
Out of
has nothing
concern.
to do with jealousy, and
It's
we think that
concern.
you're doing anything and all that kind of drama. What is it?
Concern.
We're
Concern.
mothers, mother nature.
Yes.
Regardless if woman had the birth child.
That's
or
right.
not.
That's
But
right.
our nature of a
It's
female,
to-
a woman, is to
Yes,
care.
it
Yeah.
is. And so stop thinking that we're jealous of y'all or that we're like, oh, you think I'm doing something. No,
No.
our elevator don't even go to that far, even thinking like that in most cases. We're concerned about you. Like, where are you okay? Did you get in an accident? Anything? That's what we're worried about. We're not worried about all that other stuff. So stop thinking that in your brain. That's crazy. Just saying.
100%.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it is.
That's my saying today.
Yeah, I mean, just seriously, that's just crazy. But you all need to pick this book up, though. I don't know why Dana has Danka on this book. Long story, she told me. But it's actually, she's gonna change the cover up because she wrote this book years and years and years and years and years ago. These pictures that's on her book are actually pictures of her when her kids were younger. They actually drew these pictures. Yeah, that's what it is. Her kids drew these
Very
pictures.
sentimental.
Yes, it is. And
So
so
what
she
can
put
we
those
get
in
it
there. You can actually get it on Amazon.
Very good.
Yeah, and it's actually in Barnes and Noble too, but you can get it on Amazon and all that. And it's really a good. I was on the treadmill. I read it during my treadmill day. I was on the treadmill and I read. I was like, man, this is like a good book. And I said, girl, this is a good. She's like, no, I wrote that years ago. I said, girl, this is a good book. It really is. It has good stuff. This is another. I'm gonna bring this last point up before we close out. A lot of women, which I never understood this, when women chase men. Isn't that annoying? That is so annoying. I don't understand why women
Especially
do
when it's
that.
my friends.
Oh my God, it's like, why are you doing that?
Why are you
Men,
doing that?
Drama.
I don't know how you all feel about a woman chasing you, but I personally think that's insane. I'm just saying. So this is called the wear down. The wear down. So basically, she was talking about how women be wearing men down. So eventually, this man would look back and say, I guess I owe this to her because she done wore him down. That whatever,
want that
everything
man
wore him down, wore him so bad. He wore him down. I have to marry her.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says there.
No.
I owe her. She has been around through all my situations. So all
Some
this
females
drama.
had 5 kids and they still won't marry her.
All this
They
drama.
just say.
Yeah, they really do. So
say
they say this craziness.
Yeah.
But in reality, he does not want to be with her. It's just out of guilt.
That's guilt trip. That's
Guilt,
game.
obligation,
Yes.
whatever you can title
Yeah,
it.
but
No.
look what the women say. This is what she said we say. We are standing back saying, well, he finally gave in to her. She wore that man down. I don't want a man that I gotta wear you down. I'm sorry.
Chasing me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want
right?
you. Yeah, I want you to
Impress
want
me. What are you gonna do for me? I know what I can do for you. What can you do for me?
I'm gonna tell you. This
Be a
is
man.
what I've always learned. Make sure the man is more into you than you are into him. And I'm gonna tell you why. I know some men be like, what? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Men, women, it doesn't take much for us to love you. Because if you're good to us, if you're doing the wonderful things and all that stuff for us, we're gonna fall in love with you eventually. That's just the way it works. It's just the way we are. No, in most cases though, Yulia. That's how it works.
I mean, yeah.
But a man has to be into you from the beginning.
Oh yeah, well that's for
If
sure.
he's not into you from the beginning, he's never going to be into you.
No,
That's
he's
just
not.
how a man operates.
Yeah, exactly.
He's never going to be into you. I don't care if he marries you. I don't care if he walked down the aisle with you. Eventually, it's not gonna work
He's
because
gonna
he's gonna
divorce
stray
in a couple of
away.
years.
That's just the way it is. He's gonna stray away eventually. I don't care if it's 10 years. What he's gonna have somebody on the side and all kind of drama. Because the thing is, he was never into you in the beginning.
Then
So
you
he
go
married you out of obligation. He married you out of, well, she is, you know, she has been good to me. She is the mother of my children. All that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she been there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She's
And so-
always stuck by me.
She always stuck by me, so I might as well do the right thing and marry her.
No.
That's what they do.
Like my husband and I, we met in a very casual setting.
Yeah.
And it's just something happened. I don't even know. I don't know who was more into who, but it just happened. And that's, I think, the most important thing right there. And one of the things that I heard prior to meeting you, you have to be available for your blessing, which I had to break off engagement of 2 years, literally less than a month before we met. Because
okay.
as much as this person was sweet and nice to me, doing all this, doing all that, putting up with my crap, and I'll tell you I was not sweet to him because I wanted him to break up with me.
Thank you.
I'm horrible at breaking up.
Really?
Oh, I'm like, I will not commit to you, but if I committed, I don't know how to break it off. I'm just like,
What?
and then I'm just a bad person until you break up with me.
That's
That's just my
It's young.
Sometimes we
You see what you get right here. And
just
then,
don't answer the phone.
but when you engage, it's difficult. But he proposes on his birthday, which just makes it 10 times more difficult.
Oh, no.
It's like, man, never propose on your birthday. She'll say yes, but that may not necessarily mean yes. So, and
Are you with me? You
Really?
I may not necessarily
Yes,
yes.
yes,
So
yes.
don't do it on the holidays.
Yes.
Don't do it on your birthday, her birthday, anybody's birthday. Just make it on a very random day.
Yeah.
That's when you will know for a fact whether it's a yes or a no. At least that's how it works for me.
Yeah.
I can speak
That's a
for.
good point.
That is a good point.
Valid.
So, and there are a whole bunch of things happened that I finally had to break it off. I finally gathered every little bit of me and said, you know what, brushing my hair like a step-first wife in the bathroom, and he's making this plan for how we were gonna do this, I think we were gonna do that. And I'm like, about going. We're gonna take a break. I kid you not, this is real story. Really. And I just
I'm trying not to laugh.
you can laugh.
I bet you your hair was so like, we're not gonna do this. No. And you're like, do this, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh, if I don't break up with him now, it's gonna be October 31st Halloween, it's gonna be Thanksgiving, it's gonna be Christmas, it's gonna be New Year's, it's gonna be my whole life right there. And it's just finally we need to take a break. And then when I became, I can't tell you how liberated I was at that moment.
Yeah.
I actually was able to breathe.
You know what? I wish I would have did that with my first marriage.
I wish I
didn't.
was
No, really.
twice
Well,
in my
me
life.
too. It's my favorite. But you know what? That's what I wish that I would have done with my first marriage. But then I wouldn't have had my 2 daughters though. But I wish that's on the
God has a
downside.
plan for us.
Yeah, he does. But I wish that I would have been like, you know what, dude? I mean, at the altar, literally at the altar. Really? I was at the altar and I was like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I mean, seriously, standing there why am I, I do not want to marry him.
It's like those runaway brides taking the
I
dress
should've-
off
I
with
should've
black dress
ran.
underneath.
Well, I'm glad you did it for your daughter.
I know, I
Yeah.
love my babies, honey. Them was my girls, honey.
And that's how God wanted it.
Yes, you know I love my babies, honey. They're my girls.
But we
I mean, we
feel
like
we
this,
blessing,
my
things
girls.
happen,
Really?
beautiful things happen.
Really? Yes. Yes, we are those my homies. But yeah, but that's what that's the way it is. But yeah, so that was good that you learned early. You didn't say, hey, let's just go ahead and take this leap. Let's see what happens, whatever.
Absolutely.
He was like, nah, this.
No, I was just
This
done.
ain't working. Brushing the hair ain't working. Period.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it was a little deeper than that, but I was contemplating it for a couple of weeks, but then
Yeah.
finally I gathered every bit of me and
Yeah, and said that's
I knew
it.
it wasn't right.
Yeah,
it was,
that's good.
It was writing on the wall, basically.
Yeah.
It just
Not to him though, because he was planning for
Less than a
October.
month later, I met my
November,
husband. That was
December.
engagement of 2 years.
Mhm.
Less than a
Wow.
month later, I met my husband.
Oh, nice.
So that's like end of October, I met my husband.
So he thought that.
April,
So he
he
thought that you.
proposes.
But he thought that you guys were probably already in a relationship.
Which one?
The one you broke up with.
Oh, we
Because
were
of-
engaged. I broke off the engagement.
No,
I
that's
know.
what he's saying. Once you met your new
New-
husband,
your new boo.
he probably thought you had this one
Yeah,
waiting on the side.
yeah. Because
Oh,
it happened so fast, you
Who
know.
cares what he thought at that point?
When she said she gathered
You
herself.
done? You done?
I
Okay.
was done. So yeah.
Okay. So last point of the book, which I love. Make sure you go out and get her book. Her book says really, and it says, I need to put that hit close on that for me. This is my battery, so low. So basically, what it is, perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
So basically, what it is, this is Dana Wingate's book. It says Dana Wingate, but this is Dana Wingate's book. It's called Really. It's a great book. Has a lot of great points in this book. It's really good. And it's a quick read. That's what I love. Me and my girl, we are both ADD big time, so we need short reads. So my girl did just what we love, short reads.
Did she just tell us she was 80 years
Yes, we have a very short attention span. So this was perfect.
old? Really?
So anyway,
I used to say I had a
I
relationship
love-
ADD. I'm like,
in closing of Dana's book though, this is what I love. In closing of her book, this is for women. Men, you can listen, but this is for the women.
Okay.
Why are you mad? Why are you angry?
Okay.
This really says why are you angry. I said mad, but it's why are you angry? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? He has a girlfriend now, but when you met him, he was married and you were his girlfriend. So why are you mad?
The question is for to the woman?
Yeah. Why are you mad?
That's
So,
a good question.
That is. Okay. Why are you angry? He is a whore. He told you who he was a whore and did not plan on changing. So why are you angry?
That's a valid point.
That's a valid question.
It is.
You got no reason being angry.
That's right. Why are you angry? We cannot change a man. A man has to want to change on his own. So why are you angry? Do you think the previous women are the blame for the way some men act?
No.
So why are you angry? P.S. Be careful for what you ask for because you just might get it.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening to Wine and Talk with Kelly. We love you guys. Outstanding.
Great show. Great.
That was
Yeah,
fun,
it was.
y'all.
Okay, let's turn it off.